Oh yeah. Oh. Woohoo! Yeah. Yes. Hello, and welcome to the Preacher Plays, and today the preacher that is me is playing Sprint Vector. Yes, this is the review. I thought long and hard about how to do this review because if anybody caught my first impressions, I was knackered after a couple of races. So I figured what I would do is I would jump into a single player race, I would show you the general race, come back, re-go over the controls that I did in the first impressions video, and then give you my verdict, because there's no way I can talk and think at the same time as trying to play this game, because it's just too much effort to do that. So let's put the brakes on and let's get this show on the road. So here we go, let's get a race going. Oh yeah, I can go through the menu. So this is your menu that you've got here. We've got our characters here. You got what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different characters, including a samurai frog, which is freaking awesome. We've got a hammerhead shark dude, a red dude, a wolf woman, green hair Elvis, candy woman, I don't know, and that guy. And then you can unlock skins for them through the races and stuff, and you gotta get like 9 stars to get that one, which I don't have yet. So anyway, hey Lewis, how's it going? I thought you were streaming Knockout League, man. I'm beat because you got beat up on Knockout League. Okay. Oh shit, I was actually doing the menu. What am I doing? I've lost what I was doing. Oh my god, this review's going so well. Let's go back. Okay, so let's jump into a single player race, and I quite like this level. Let's go on this level. So there are 12 levels in the game, and there are 2 options for your races you can have. Oh man, I know your pain. My arms are killing us. That's also why I'm not doing too many races on this tonight. My arms are killing. So you got do your thing, bro. Okay, will do. So we got casual, which is non-leaderboard. But it makes the bots a little bit easier, and then you got competitive, which is where you can see where you rank, which I'm number 56, which, yeah, I'll take that, that's not too bad. So let's go, I'll re-go over the controls when I finish this, so you can just see a race first, and then I'll do me review and me thoughts. So this isn't going to be a long video. If you want anything more in depth, you can go to my first impressions, because I spoke for about an hour or half an hour or something on that. I don't normally do first impressions all the time. I just go like play the game, then go straight for review. But since I did a first impressions, that had a lot of thoughts in it. So you want to check that one out. And I probably will be doing some multiplayer later, hopefully with Lewis, if he's still on, if he's not dead yet. He might have a little bit left in him. Who knows? Okay, so here we go. Oh yeah. Amber off, yes. I've just slapped myself. Oh no, that's a bad start. I just slapped myself in the leg with the wire off my headset. That was painful. Uh-oh. You've got to duck under these things, so there's a lot of physical movement in this game. A lot of physical movement. Get some momentum up, yes! See how far we can soar. I should have drifted around that corner actually. I need to get better at drifting. Oh yeah, super speed! Woohoo! Yes! This looks great, guys. This looks absolutely awesome in game. The graphics are brilliant. It's definitely one of our best graphics games. Oh, I should avoid them if I don't hit the barrels. I've got a feeling people might be catching up to me. Oh, watch out for that sludge, because you can actually kind of die. Here we go, drift around this corner. Oh, straight into that bloody thing. Hey, Naughty Corpse, how's it going, dude? Have you picked this up yet? Or are you still holding back? Don't hit the fan, why? That was pretty cool. Whoa, big jump! Climb up the walls. Oh, I love that bit, it's so cool. Oh no, no! I hit the ball! No! Shit! I was doing so well. Second, that son of a bitch got ahead of us. Scramble up the wall. And this one. Come on, move forward. I'm forgetting me bloody controls, man. Drop down, it's better if you drop down. Whoo! You're best to keep yourself kind of on the ground as you can, because when you're in the air, you lose speed. Oh, you son of a bitch! He beat me at the last thing. Ah, get up! Damn it! Well, that was nearly a first place. 34 miles per hour, I'll take that. What's this, 18th? Oh, I'll take that as well. Shoot you in the face. Wow, one race and I'm breathing like you. I don't know what. I tell you what, for the hell of it, I'll do one more. I'll do one more race. I said I was only going to do one, but I'll do one more race just to show another level, since Naughty just joined in as well. And then I'll go back to the skate park and I'll give my thoughts on the game. Because the races are a decent length, but they're not overly long. And to be honest, if they were a bit longer than they are, I'd probably collapse on the floor in a heap and have a heart attack. Yeah, sorry dude, I know you just joined in. I was only going to do like one race and keep it quite short. Look at this world, man, this looks awesome. It's so cool. But you will sweat playing this game, you will get tired playing this game, and your arms the day after will hurt. That is for damn sure. Because my arms are sore right now just playing this. Get myself back on the floor. Try and shoot one of them guys. Whew. There's loads of obstacles. See if I can skate over these. Oh, this is hard. No! Come on. Oh, I hate these obstacles. Oh, this is not the fastest way to go. See that? Look at that. I lost so many positions. Ah! This is going worse than the first race. I should have stuck at one. See if I can slow him down. Let's keep going. Fling myself up. Come on, I'm catching you. I'm catching you. Get back on the ground. Here we go. Come on, gotta catch up. 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 I'm going at full speed. That's my speedometer. But hey, you little shit, shooting bloody things at me. That was a bot, you son of a bitch. Go this way. That was a bot shooting at me. Slowed me down. I was at full speed for quite a while there. And they've put slow mines on this as well. Son of a bitch. Come on, fly! Ah, that's completely slowed me down as well. Oh, I see you're taking a shortcut. Yes. Watch your spikes. Come on. Fourth, I'm in fourth. Oh no, I wasted that. Come on. I've dropped to fifth. Overdrive it. Overdrive allows you to override your speed limit. But it would help if I was actually on the floor. Have I been shot again? Son of a bitch. These bots, I'm telling you, they don't take no prisoners. That's for sure. Drift around the corner. Ah. Whew. Hit the speed boost like Wipeout. This is not going so well. I managed to sneak back into third, but time me jump, and again. Back on the floor. Yes. Oh no! Ah, there we go. Third place, that'll do. Whoa, you're right in my face. Get out my face. You get these little areas to sort of mill about in while you're waiting for everyone else to catch up. So you can have a look around, you can shoot the barrels and things, or the pots. You can check out the other races. Whoa! Yeah, explore a little bit. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the skate park, and then I can explain a little bit. Whew. God, I'm going already. That was a good workout. You'll definitely get a workout of this game. There is no way that you can possibly play this game in a very lazy style. There's not a chance. If you just sort of lazily swing your arms like this. If you look at this here, that's your speedometer, and basically when it's white, you're going slow. Hang on, I'll get it back up again. Yellow is kind of medium speed, and the orangey red's like full speed. So if you're just doing this, you're not really gonna get up your speed. So as soon as you start pushing down harder, think of like cross-country skiing. Your speed gets up, and obviously you've got to keep a steady rhythm, and the faster you can do it, the better it goes. So you got to keep, that's drifting, and you got to keep your arm going. So put the brakes on. Quickly go over the controls. Put your arm up, pull trigger in, pull hand down, move forwards. Same with the other hand, and you keep that rhythm up, and you keep going. Simple as that. Press the move button and the trigger on both hands, and you will brake. So bang, brake. You can also do that if I can get off a jump. You can also do that in mid-air for a ground pound. So if I turn around here, get some speed up, and miss the jump entirely. I did that on purpose because I was going around it. So if I go over jump, ground pound, you bring yourself back down. And like I said when I was racing, it's best to be on the floor because you get traction, so you can keep your speed going. If you double tap the triggers, just like Iron Man, you can fire a laser bolt off, but you can also get power-ups as you saw in the game, which is consists of missiles, mines, slow down. There's even a teleport where you can swap yourself with the person that's in first position. If anybody's played a game like Speedrunners, the 2D game, the Speedrunners, it works like that. If you want to drift around a corner, you run up to the corner, and on whichever hand you want to drift, so if you want to drift right, you press the trigger and the move button on the right hand, and you'll start drifting around the corner. So if I had to get a bit of speed up, put the drift on. Whoops, that's me drifting. That was a terrible example, but let's get that example going there. So I'm drifting there. You need to keep doing the movement with your left hand to keep your speed up, because if you don't, you'll just skid and slow right down, just like that. And the same goes for the left hand, obviously. So press it in. Now the thing with the drift, I don't know what I hit there. The thing with the drift, depending on whether you hold the move close to your body or far out, determines the arc of your drift, whether it's a small arc or a long sweeping arc. So if I get some speed, well, I don't know how I'm doing that. If I get some speed up and then start drifting, and I put my arm out far, the arc's very wide. But if I pull it close, you get a tight arc. Don't know if you can see that. So far away, large arc. Whoops. Far away, large arc. In tight, small arc. To jump, you press both move buttons in, and then act like you're going off a ski jump. So you press both buttons in, and pull down, and you'll jump. That arrow in front of you, the green arrow, has 2 arrows on it, and the reason for that is because you could double jump. So you press it once, and again, and you get a double jump. Now, just standing still, you don't jump very high, but when you're going off, if you get some momentum up when you go off a jump, like a ramp, you can actually get some good air. So if I move myself over here a bit, turn myself around, and I'm turning myself around with the X and the circle buttons. It works on either joypad, so if you're left-handed or right-handed, it doesn't matter, you can 90-degree turn. There's no smooth turning option. So if I get some speed up, and then do the jump off the top, you can get some good air. What's your vector, Victor? That's a Roger. Don't call me Shirley. So if we go off the jump, I can show you can fly like Superman by pressing both triggers in, and you hold your hands out like this. And to turn, you do this motion, just like you steer in a car. So if I get some speed up and go off the jump, put my hands out, press triggers, fly, turn in midair, just like that. So you can control your flight. Other mechanics that are in the game are climbing. So whenever you see anything kind of green, so this is a mix of climbing and a speed wall. So if you go towards this wall, the fast arrows are a bit like a travelator or an escalator or something like that. You will zoom along, but you've also got to do hand movements, but it's faster. So here we go to Spider-Man across. Speed you along. And then when you get to the end, you can leap yourself off and then fly. If I go to a post that has handholds, like this, you'll notice them by the little green handholds. You just put your hand out, hold the trigger, and you'll grab a hold of it. So you can climb yourself up. If you hold it in and then like, sort of do a fling motion and then let go as you get past your hip, it will flick you up in the air. Ooh, I had to fly myself back there because I fling myself a bit too far. So you can grab on with both hands if you want. You can move around, you can look down, get a bit of sense of vertigo, and flick yourself forward. Grab onto that one because I nearly fell. Let's work our way over to here. Oop, turn that way. And then you can hold it with both hands and then sort of slingshot yourself forward. So the climbing works really well also. But you have to use all of these things. You've got to use them in the game. And the courses are excellent. The track design is really, really good. Like, you get lots of multiple different paths, shortcuts, traps, environmental traps, as well as the guys shooting at you. And it's one of those games where it's relatively easy to pick up and play, but it'll be difficult for you to master because you'll have to play the tracks over and over again, remember when the shortcuts are coming up, etc., so you know to take them. The sound in the game's excellent, the music's great. It might not be the type of music that you would, put on and listen to at home, but it totally fits the type of theme that the world's going for. So it totally works. It's non-aggressive or non-annoying music, at least to me anyway. But there's also options to turn it off if you wish. You can turn it off. There are announcers during the game. I did turn them off, but that's only because when I'm streaming like this, it can get a bit annoying hearing me talk as well as like two other people talking. But they have commentators that do quite a good job of commentating of what's happening in the match, etc. The graphics on the game are like you can probably see they're very kind of cell shaded. You can see as I move, the shadows are very cell shady, etc. It's lovely and colourful. It's bright and colourful, and it looks great. There's no real aliasing. I mean, you can see a little bit of shimmer, but it's nothing to write home about. I've seen far worse on the PSVR, so yeah, it's fine. The graphics are absolutely spot on. Pretty much every aspect of this game, I'd give a 9 out of 10. Very, very rare would I give a 10 out of 10, because obviously that kind of means that something's totally perfect, and nothing's perfect. One of the gripes I have about this game is the loading screens. There are quite a lot of loading screens. It takes a long time to load the game up, to actually get into the game, and then it takes, 30 seconds to a minute to load a round. Then if you decide to quit, you've got to quit out that round, and it's the same for if you want to go to the next race, you've got to load the map for that. And then if you want to go multiplayer, you have to load this skate lobby, so you've got to wait for a loading screen for this skate lobby. And then when the match actually loads, you then have to load the level. So there is quite a few loading screens, but that's kind of a minor thing. It's not too bad. It's just you do kind of notice it. I would quite like the option to smooth turn instead of click turning. I understand in the speed of the race, a click turn can be helpful, but for me personally, I find click turning quite disorientating. So in the heat of a race, I could accidentally, press the button twice, and then I'm going, where am I at? Whereas if I was smooth turning, I'd be able to sort of correct myself better and have a better sense as to exactly where I am. The sense of 3D presence and depth is awesome. Like, you really get a sense of scale. You get a great sense of height. So yeah, this game... Oh, what I found out today as well. The price of this game, at least on the PlayStation UK store, there is 30% off right now for a launch discount. I'm not sure if that's just exclusive to PSN users. It might be. But it's only £13. It's £13. 30% off. £13 for this game. I guessed that it would be about the same as raw data, so I was thinking £20, £24.99, and that would be totally justifiable. This game for 24 quid would be totally justified. Even £30. The quality of the game is excellent. You know, the tracking is brilliant. They've really done some excellent mechanics, and it's totally different to any other game that we've got. There's no game that we have right now. In fact, I'd even say, you know, it's very, very different just because of the way that you have to control it. So even though it's similar to other racing games and things, because of the way that you have to control it using your actual body, there's nothing really like it. Which brings me to a potential downside. The potential downside to the game will be down to you. Yes, you, I'm talking to you people watching. It'll be down to you entirely, and that is basically, can you be asked to play this game? This game's mission statement was to provide a great looking game which was a lot of fun, that you could play online with your friends, and it would do what VR set out to do, in my opinion. Which was, instead of you being the person sitting on a controller controlling somebody who's an athlete, you, the person, have to actually do these things. I'm not saying you have to be an athlete, but your level of fitness and stamina and skill will actually play a part in this game. So when you beat people online, you'll feel like you earned it, and you feel like your knowledge of the course, the tracks, the weapons, and your ability to just, you know, keep plugging away and keep going and going track after track, you'll feel like that your fitness level actually helped you. And that's obviously what this game set out to do. And I don't mean that in a Wii Fit way. You know, Wii Fit, as good as that was, Wii Fit was a bit of a gimmick. It was to get you to exercise with a gimmicky game. This is not a gimmicky game. This is a full-fledged, very, very well put together game. Right? So let's get that off the chest. It's not a gimmicky game just to get you exercising. But it does require exercise and fitness, or at least effort, to play it. I would class that as two completely different things. You know, Wii Fit was trying to get you to exercise. This game is inadvertently getting you to exercise by playing a good game. But I think that's because that's what VR is meant to do. At least that's what I always understood the goal of VR to be, was to put you, the person, you are the character, you are the person, you are the one doing the moves, you are the one with your actual skill level. Just like when you're playing a shooting game, you feel more rewarded because your accuracy... Well, that was not scripted, but that was a perfect shot. Your accuracy is rewarded because it's actually you. Like my dad, when he first started playing, he's 63 years old, he can't play a first-person shooter at all on the PlayStation because the controller's just too difficult. But put him in the London Heist, or put him in Shooty Fruity, or a game where he can actually use his own skill level, and he can compete with me, he can compete with my younger brother, he can compete like on anybody's level, because it's his physical ability and his physical skill. Which, that's what this game is basically relying on you to do. Now, going back to the whole fact that it takes a lot of effort to keep, you know, doing this match after match after match as hard and fast as you can, you will sweat, you will get out of breath, you will start to get tired. And like me, I played this on Sunday, and it's now Tuesday, and my arms, in like my elbow joint, up my shoulders, across the top of my pecs and my back, it's sore. It is actually sore. So you will feel it if you put the effort in. Again, if you put the effort in. But again, you will not win or come close to winning if you don't put that effort in. If you're just doing this, you're just basically going out for a leisurely stroll while everybody else is running around you like crazy. So, you know, you will hurt. And that is the only real big downside I can see to this game. As amazingly good as it actually is, and as much as I've loved it so far, the downside that I can see with this game is that you might be at a hard day at work, and you come home and you look at your game catalog and you decide what do you want to play today. And if you're tired, you're not going to play this game. If you're lazy or feeling lazy, you're not going to play this game. Just like Spark. Spark was a great game that got you a little bit tired because you were throwing the ball. If you're not willing to put the effort in, if you can't be bothered to put the effort in, if you've had a hard day, you're going to pick something else. But some people might decide, you know what, I could actually include this as part of my fitness regime. Instead of, running on a treadmill for hours and hours on end, boring, looking at a wall, or if you're lucky out your window, you could actually come in here and have fun with your friends or have fun against the computer, and you can get a workout out of it, and you can genuinely sweat, and you will be burning off calories. You may not be moving your legs, but hey, there's nothing to stop you from just moving your legs anyway if you want to. What the hell? But yeah, it's totally down to you and what you can be bothered to do with the game. So I find it very hard to mark the game down on that. Like, I wouldn't knock it down to a 7 or an 8 out of a 10 because it actually requires effort, because that's what this game set out to do. It's what VR, I think, in general wants you to do. It wants you to become the person in the game instead of controlling the person in the game. So for me, I would definitely say, this is a 9 out of 10 game must buy for me, and at the price of £13. Oh, just to clarify that, it's £13, but when the discount ends, it's $19.99. Which again, $19.99. That's, for this level of quality of game, that's a great price. But for £13, it's a friggin' steal. Like, why have you not bought this whilst I've been talking? Get out there, go and buy this game. It is one of the best games that we have on VR, on PSVR, and probably VR in general. It's a game that actually gets you physically involved. It will actually make you lose calories. Now, I'm not saying it's going to turn you from, like, I don't know, a 400-pound person into, like, a 150-pound person, but every little helps at the end of the day, every little helps. And if you can work this as part of an exercise routine or anything like that, you're going to have fun whilst exercising and burning some calories off. So how can you blame the game for that? And yeah, at £13, I also think if you can't be bothered to play the game some days and you only play it, say, once a week or twice a week or once or twice a month, for £13, that's like, what, a couple of bloody coffees from one of those fancy coffee shops. You can't complain about this game. Oh shit, I should have said this at the beginning of the review just so that nobody thinks I'm being, like, stupidly biased, but I did get a review code for this game. I should have said that at the beginning. I do apologize, but I did get a review code for this game, so I didn't personally pay for it, but I always aim to give you 100% honest personal opinion. If this game was shit, I would tell you it was shit, even if I got it for free. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you've seen any of my other reviews, you will find that there were, some games I really liked, but I still had issues with. Some games that, I just wasn't keen on and I was just bored with. And I'll let you know whether I got a key, whether I bought it, whatever. It doesn't make any difference to me. I'm here to give you buyer's advice. It's just basically let you know what I think. And it's up to you to decide whether you agree with me, disagree with me, whatever. So Servios were kind enough to give me a key so I could play it for you guys and let you know what I thought. And those are my thoughts. This is an excellent game. It ticks every box that I can think of that just feels good. It feels right, and it feels like justified for the price it's asking and everything. And it's brilliant. It is really good, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope that this review was helpful, at least in some small part. So yeah, I might play this. I might stream this later on if I can get on with Lewis and AWOL. I can't wait to see AWOL's review, by the way. But yeah, that was Preacher Plays Sprint Vector. That was my review. If you want any more in-depth or to watch more races, maybe hang around till later and I'll play a few more games later on, or check out the first impressions that I put up the other day. So yeah, that was me, Preacher, and peace out, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for watching, Naughty, man, and join in, or give me a game if you buy the game. Hit me up. My PSN name is _Preacher M, not like M for Mike. It's a long story why that's there, but I wish I could just have the Preacher, but somebody else stole it before I got the chance. So yeah, feel free to join in. I'll give you a game sometime. But it's great, man. I can't say how good it is, but there will be some people that maybe don't like it. Anyway, I'm out, guys. I'll catch you later. Thanks very much for watching. Oh, like and subscribe. Cheers.